2019 saw another year of incredible Tifos and fan actions across the world. It really seems that as the years go by, the actions are getting more complex and spectacular. From 6-part Tifos in North Africa to 120-year anniversaries on the French coast, here's to another year of incredible fan culture. We begin in Russia, for a match which opened to one of the most epic pyro shows we've ever seen. We're talking about Zenit Fenerbahce, where Zenit supporters lined up across several kilometers of the road leading to the Gazprom Arena, lighting flares as the team bus passed by. Within the ground, they unleashed this Tifo, depicting the Russian two-headed eagle attacking two Tweety birds and pheasants, accompanied by the phrase, "Go East," a reference to a film about the Russo-Turkish wars of the late 1800s. An amazing action, a bit of historical reference, and an epic atmosphere on a freezing night in St. Petersburg. Otlitznaya. Marseille are no strangers to epic atmospheres, and the Stade Velodrome has been witness to some unforgettable nights. However, this year, Marseille's various fan groups took it to another level to celebrate their club turning 120. They opened with an incredible atmosphere outside the ground, complete with thousands of flares, a fan march, and the general mayhem typically associated with this fan scene. Within the ground came a thing of beauty, a full stadium tifo with one virage featuring the club's emblems, with the Basilique Notre-Dame de la Garde in front of the tiled tifo of the sun and club colors. In the main stand, they unveiled the club founder in front of a tiled tifo with the club's colors and the 120 years that marked the special occasion. Magnifique. There are so many reasons to put the fan scene of Frankfurt on this list. The one that stuck out most to us, though, has to be in their home leg against Chelsea in the Europa League semi-finals. Like most big occasions, they hosted a full stadium tifo with the club colors. But it's what occurred in the Ultras end, the North Curve, that really blew our minds. The supporters unveiled this epic tifo, paying homage to all the various stickers that make up the history and different fan groups within the stand. The time, attention to detail, subtle messaging is all second to none. Wunderbar Frankfurt. This is truly something else. It's not often that two landmark moments occur on the same match day. Even more rare that it happens in one of the most spectacular fan scenes in the world. But this year, for the last episode of The Price Of, we caught something truly special at Red Star Belgrade. On the eve of the 30th title celebrations, the club kicked things off, providing free tickets to the match for anyone wanting to attend. They started with a tifo that referenced a niche children's cartoon with the words, "There is only one empire in this world." As this was taking place, a mega rainstorm came down, but undeterred, the fans still put on a full stadium pyro show. Živeli, bratan. German football has truly cemented itself as the current home of fan culture. And so, it's no surprise that the first Bundesliga First Division Berlin derby was going to be a banger, particularly after the promotion celebration scenes we saw at Union last year. So, when the two sides met this past November, both sets of fans put on an incredible display. The traveling Hertha marched all the way across the city with white and blue reversible jackets, which they later used to make a first and second half choreo. On the home side, Union Berlin fans presented an ancient Greek-themed choreo with the phrase, "Reach football's Olympus in order to stay," after an endless odyssey. When it comes to tifos, Rapid Vienna regularly put on brilliant displays. On the occasion of the 15th anniversary of Lord's Rapid, they took things to another level. They began with a drop-down tifo celebrating the logo of the group. Then, a tiled tifo in the club colors with the cup representing the club, and the words, "Since 2004. When that came down, the whole stand was donning orange shirts, dedicated to the supporters group. Then, they unveiled another drop-down tifo, paying reference to the city's old and new trams. We always knew Vienna was Europe's cultural capital, but talk about a supporters group reflecting the traditions of its city. Bravo. Paraguay isn't often making the headlines in football, but what the hinchada of Cerro Porteño pulled off in the quarterfinals of the Libertadores was something special. There isn't much to add here, this was just awesome. Although it didn't seem to help since River Plate advanced only to lose in the final to Flamenco. But hey, well in Porteños. The Casablanca derby is consistently the most interesting match when it comes to tifos and choreos. The problem is, the state rarely allows the game to have both sets of fans or often moves it to another city. So this year, when Wydad and Raja drew each other in the Arab Club Champions Cup, the ground was laid for the perfect fixture. In the first leg, Wydad shocked the world with a fire-breathing dragon tifo. In the return leg, with the score locked at 1-1, Raja were determined not to be outdone. Wydad came ready, putting on 3 different tifos, most notably the Firemen. In the Raja end, they put on 4 tifos, including references to A Clockwork Orange and George Orwell. The atmosphere at this derby is one of a kind. So that's our roundup of 2019's best fan actions. Tell us what we missed in the comments below.